Hey vlog, welcome back.
I'm pretty and smart, and I get along with everyone, even ugly girls.
Today I'm gonna be telling you guys why I'm not at PCB. This has been a very long awaited video. So many of my friends want to know. So let me tell you guys my original plan. I was supposed to get picked up. My dad was supposed to come pick me up March 8th, which was a Saturday. Me and Amaya and my friend Alec and my dad, of course, gonna go. I dropped my friend Alec off where he lives in Georgia. And then me and Amaya were gonna go to Noonan, spend time in Noonan. My friends were gonna come down on Wednesday, stay at the house, drive to Florida today, Thursday. Today's Thursday, 13th. I'll probably try to upload this same day since I have nothing better to do. And then boom, that was gonna be the plans. That clearly did not happen. Let's go back to Friday night, the 7th. Me and my friends are hanging out at this park, cool. We go back to campus because Rumi needs to do some homework. So we come back to campus. When she's done with it, she's tired though. So me and Kaylee, we go back out to my friend's house and we're there. Mind you, I have to wake up and be ready to go at 9 the next Saturday. But I'm setting my alarms. I'm thinking I'm good. I'm gonna wake up at 8 and me and Kaylee are gonna come back to campus. Cool. That does not happen. My alarms do not wake me up. I don't hear any calls, any texts. I don't think my phone's on. Mind you, I think my ringer is on. So I'm really confused as to why I didn't hear any of them. Nobody in the house said that, oh yeah, they heard my alarms go off. So I was right. But I definitely set them. There's no oh maybe I didn't. No, I definitely did. Boom. Me and Kaylee wake up dumb late, come back to campus, and Rumi's telling me that my dad left me basically. He came and he knocked on the door, and Amaya's alarms didn't go off either. That's the thing. You know how Apple be playing the games, bro? They playing the games where the alarm doesn't go off, and it's what? And it just even confirmed it since mine or Amaya's didn't go off. So I was just dude. Anyways, my dad knocks on the door. Amaya has to get out of bed because it's 9 o'clock, but she's supposed to wake up earlier than that, but she didn't. Gets woken up, and she's oh shoot, it's Jordan's dad. And then he's where's Jordan? And Amaya's asleep, so she doesn't know whether or not I came back to the dorm. So she's oh, she might be in the bathroom. She goes, checks the bathroom. I'm not there. So then she's okay, Jordan never came back. Cool. And then my dad's pissed because he had to drive 4 hours here, and then he has to travel a lot the next Sunday to go to Singapore, and he's mad because I'm not where I'm supposed to be, right? So he somehow gets in contact with Alec and goes and picks him up from his building. Well, first of all, he asks Amaya if she wants to go to Georgia without me since I'm not there, and she's no, I'm not gonna stay at Jordan's house without Jordan, basically. And she's no, I'll stay here. He goes and picks up Alec from where he lives at, and he leaves me and Amaya, and he goes to Georgia. He drops off Alec and goes home. So I wake up, and I'm just they're telling me Jordan, your dad left you. Da, da, da. Me and Kaylee get back to campus. Amaya's just Jordan, your dad left us. And I'm what? What? So we're here in Nashville. Dad's on the way back. I end up calling him, and I'm just hi. And he's we're worried and stuff like that. Just talking to him, he's just mad on the phone, just talking about how it's just a lot, honestly. So after a while, after that, me and gang are stressing out because plans are cooked. I was supposed to drive so many people there. I was supposed to use Dad's car. I don't know if I told y'all, my car is totaled. I'm not getting midnight back. I think I did tell y'all this, but I'm getting a new car. I might put a picture of it. I know what car I'm getting now. It's a black Kia Sportage. His name is Slate. I'm so excited to meet him. But that will be after school. I will not be having a car back in Fisk. I won't be driving. But I guess everybody has to live that no car life at college. I love to drive a car. My car at that. Midnight will be missed. Moment of silence for her. Sigh. Yeah, I was supposed to drive me, Amaya, and just like a ton of people to PCB. Now Amaya had to take her car. Yeah, at the end of the day, we figured it out. Like, Amaya's gonna take her car and take some people. Kaylee's gonna take some people. But anyways, when I got on the phone with my dad again, he was saying, like, you're gonna stay in Nashville. There's no way you're gonna come to Noonan type beat. Like, he's expecting me to stay in Nashville the whole break. At this point, he didn't say I couldn't go yet, but he's like, I guess you're just gonna stay in Nashville. And I'm just like, I paid for PCB. Like, we're gonna find a way. Found a way. Amaya's just gonna have to drive. Cool. So I called my dad again so that Amaya doesn't have to take her car. I'm gonna try to call and apologize and like try to reason with him. I'm just like, I'm sorry, but I'm asking you to like reconsider because of like there's literally so many reasons he actually should have reconsidered not letting me go. Like, I thought I gave him enough time to cool off, perhaps. Like, I woke up early in the morning before he like left for Singapore to try to catch him before he got on all the flights and stuff. And he was like, after I listed out all the reasons, he was like, that's exactly why you like shouldn't be going. Confusing, right? Like, what do you even mean by that? And he's just like, all of this like relied on you. Like, I mean, when you really do think about it after like reflecting and stuff, like, yes, I am the problem. Yes, I do know that. And like everything was messed up because of my actions. Yes, like, yeah. And he was like, that's the reason you're not going, is because you could have been the reason that everything went smoothly, but instead I'm the reason that it's not. And that basically he just keeps calling me irresponsible. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm so irresponsible because my alarm didn't go off. But they're saying like because my alarm didn't go off and I wasn't where I was supposed to be at. But the whole time, like, if my plan was executed, like, had I woken up to the alarm that didn't go off, or like there's no way it just like did go off and I didn't hear it. There's no way. But had the alarm went off and I woken up to it and I got back to campus on time, literally nothing would be a problem. I wouldn't be getting called irresponsible. So the thing is though, the more you argue with your parents, the more heated they get. Not even argue, but just try to like say your side. They want to be right, gonna be right at the end of the day. So it just gets to a point where you're just like, okay, like, you're gonna have your side that you believe, I'm gonna have my side that I believe. So like, there's really no convincing sometimes, so you really just have to say okay. So after he told me, we was on the phone, and he was like, I don't even want you to go to PCB. And I was just like, pause. Like, my heart like actually sort of kind of dropped. I was just like, but like, not wanting me to go, it's like, okay, whatever. So I was like, let me clarify. I was like, are you telling me you don't want me to go, or are you telling me I'm not going? And I honestly shouldn't have said that. I should have just been like, okay. But he was like, I'm telling you, like, you're not gonna go, basically. And I was just like, okay. Mind you, this is like 6:30 in the morning for me, 7:30 like Georgia time, or something around there. And I was just like, okay. And he keeps saying stuff I don't remember, and I'm just like, okay. I got off the phone, and I was like, okay. And, but honestly, I think I started crying because, like, that's my trip, like, just gone. Like, memories I was gonna make with my friends. But no, yeah, I honestly, like, was in the bed. I wasn't sobbing, but, like, tears were coming out of my eyes type beat. I just tried to, like, go back to sleep. But the part that I left out is that when I did get back to campus, y'all, I was, like, actually sobbing. My friends were recording me, like, clips and stuff of me sobbing. Like, it's probably the worst that I've actually cried all year, because my dad just left me here. My dad came here and he fucking brings up Alex. Alex is chilling in the car right now. And I have to like figure everything out. And I'm feeling so guilty, as I should, but like it was really bad, y'all. And I'm just like thinking like, just like self like criticizing myself. And like some of it was necessary for sure. Like, take accountability for your actions. All my friends know that like I know this is my fault. And I was just like, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, my bad. I'm so happy that they still went though. Like, they're there right now. Like, I was just like, y'all have to go. Obviously, the amount of like criticism that I was putting on myself was like not healthy. Some of it's needed for sure, but it was bad. Like, I still feel bad now, but like, I was just going in on myself internally. It was really bad. I wonder how many times I said bad in the past minute. After the fact though, like during the day, I slept all day that day. Like the day I got left, I slept all day that day. Cool. I woke up the next day, and you know what? I was just like, okay. Like, I've come to terms with the fact that I'm not going. No, my dad called me back and was like, if you find a chaperone to go with you, you can go. Mind you, his terms for a chaperone means a parent. I found somebody, like, she's 21 that could have went with us, but like, he said that the chaperone had to be a parent. And what parent is about to go supervise some teenagers in PCB with not even a week's notice? Like, he just set me up for failure. He just should have said no and like kept it pushing. I don't like giving me false hope and stuff. But anyways, where was I? But yeah, the next day I just come to terms with the fact that like, okay, I'm not going, and it was fine. And everybody's like, oh, Jordan. I'm just like, you know what? It's like, it's cool. Like, but I'm not just like saying that. I'm genuinely just cool. Like, y'all gonna go. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna have to try to find stuff to do. But like, emotionally, I'm fine. Today though, the day they left though, I'm not fine. And I genuinely think that I was just trying to suppress it, but I wasn't aware of the fact that I was suppressing it until like kind of just now, like today. Because I'm just so confused as to why like today I'm like tripping, but like during the week that they were here, I was so cool. And it's probably just because I was like surrounded by my friends. Like, I'm the type of person where like I'm a people person. Like, during COVID, y'all, I was depressed. And it's such a strong emotion that I don't just throw out and be like, oh, I'm depressed right now. I've been very sad, but like, depressed is a whole nother level. During COVID, I was depressed. Like, I wasn't seeing nobody. My parents were pissing me off every day over like, I would do something so small and like, it just be such a big deal. That stuff still happens today. Like, I'll do something like mild and it just be like, I get slandered for it. Like, doing something small just always turns into a lecture. And that was happening so much during COVID. I like didn't want to be at that house. I was just going through it. I won't even speak on some of the things I was going through, but I'm kind of being reminded of that. And I'm trying not to go back to that place because I'm like alone again. I just like thrive on being with people that I like love and care about. And this is just not it, like, at all. There's a couple people here, literally a couple people here that I can hang out with, but they're not like the people I hang out with every day. But my friends just called me like earlier today and they're like, oh, Jordan, we was here. Oh my gosh. And I'm just like, I'm so happy you guys are talking to me, but like, I'm about to cry because I miss you guys. And that's probably honestly the worst part about me not being with them isn't the fact of like me missing going to PCB. I'm not like sad about that. Like, of course I wanted to go, but I've been to PCB last year with a different group of friends, so it's different, but I've been nonetheless. I know what it's gonna be like. I know what there is to experience. It's more of the fact that I am here by myself. That's what's like killing me. I don't like to be by myself when it's like not a choice. Like, choosing to be alone versus like having to be alone are two completely different things. And like, especially what's even worse than being alone is being with people and still feeling alone, which is like what I've been doing. Well, I did momentarily today, and it was just like, I'd rather actually be alone and feel alone than like be around people and feel alone, because like, it's like you're just blocking everything out, and it's okay. I'd rather like not have to block things out. I'd rather just be like alone. This is like probably the worst thing somebody could do to me, actually. Not the worst thing, but like one of the worst things emotionally somebody could do to me is like isolate me. But we're gonna figure it out. This has turned into like a yap session, but it's honestly very much needed because it's been like on my mind all day. My chest has been not burning all day, but like I've had to take a lot of deep breaths. Like, a lot of deep breaths. The plan was to make this video today, so I'm glad I'm like making it today. I'm gonna hopefully edit it today. It's 15 minutes. Hopefully I cut that down to no more than 10. But didn't even want to make the video today according to plan because I was like going through it low-key. But yeah, that's why I'm not there, guys. I didn't wake up to my alarms. I wasn't where I needed to be. And my, like, a punishment like not going to PCB is like such a crazy punishment. Like, not being able to go if we didn't find a way, cool, but I found a way for us to go if my roommate just drove, which she did. I like could have went in the car. It's just like a punishment doesn't fit the crime type situation. It like has nothing to do with the fact. My friends are calling me again. I'm gonna end the video so I can talk to them. Hopefully I didn't yap too much, but yeah, that's my story, guys. I'll see you next time.